my god. Why not? And the thing is, so I've
Holy
actually
shit.
started showering more.
Oh my god.
I have. I've thought about
That's
doing
crazy.
a
That's a crazy thing.
like a month-long challenge where I shower twice a week rather than once every 2 weeks.
Oh boy, oh boy.
And I have, because I wanted to see what was going to happen. And I was going to make a video about it and compare things. I thought it'd be good content. And so, like, so far I've been doing it, and zero positive effects. Zero positive effects. It's really just been a waste of my time. I mean, we'll try to stick it out for the whole month, right? I mean, we've got to do that. But in a general sense, it's been a complete waste of time. I guess, and here's the problem, right? Is same skin? Yeah, I guess so, right? And water? No, I've been doing any negatives? Well, it takes like 30 minutes to take a shower, right? All
30 minutes?
So yeah, obviously you have a person 91,000 likes to promote their furry art. Yeah, obviously you have a person 91,000 likes to promote their furry art.
I offer you my aid.
Feeling good, boys. How long does it take you? 30 minutes? I can shower in 5 minutes. Because my hair. That's the reason why. It's my hair. And then also, like I'm saying, like you know, you take your clothes off. Like you think it's 5 minutes in the shower, but then I blow dry my hair because I don't like to have my hair wet. Because if it's wet, then it gets curly and nasty. Like I used to get like that whenever I was a kid, and this shit was gross, bro. What hair? There's like 5 left. There's like 5 of them left, bro. Like that's it. And what does it say here? Do you deep condition your hair? What? What the fuck is that?
Hard.
I don't even know what the fuck that is. No, so I guess not. Who could have foreseen? Critics of DEI forget that it works. DEI is not working on college campuses. We need a new approach. Yeah, the reason why...
Oh, I was just thinking.
The reason why it doesn't work is because it doesn't, like... It's a flawed system. It's fundamentally flawed. If you're giving people advantages based off of things that are immutable, that you can't really measure, then, like, basically each person, like, for example, like, if you're broke, you have, like, a tangible, measurable disadvantage. But if you're a woman or you're black, it's a lot harder to measure that disadvantage.
I understand your frustration, Gayara, but do not rush to conclusions.
It's a bad way of doing
the
things.
core way must be protected.
Yeah, and so shave it, hair is for women. You think so? I don't know. And DEI will create actual racism and homophobia if it gets worse than it is now. Well, DEI at this point is basically dead, right? I mean, like, there's hardly anybody doing DEI anymore or pushing for this at all. And I think it's really, it's on a massive regression. I'm sure that you're going to have probably, like, at some point, there'll be a resurgence of it. And that will be good because then I get more videos out of it. But overall, meritocracy is a better idea. If you can't stand on your own 2 feet, you don't deserve to stand at all. That's the way I see it. And if somebody can't, like, then you just get to, this is my perfect world. My perfect world is a complete meritocracy, that the only type of advantage that you get that's preferential and government controlled is through income. Like, if your parents are poor, then you get help. But other than that, there are no other advantages that you get, and everything is totally merit-based, and things are completely colorblind, gender-blind, sexuality-blind, everything. And if you don't make enough money, you get to basically you just go home, you collect your unemployment forever, and you just sit home and jack off with your robot wife. That's my perfect world. That's it. That's where I'm at. Sounds good? Yeah, exactly. It sounds like a dream. Yes. And there are people that will get jobs and they'll be able to do something. They'll have more money, they'll have more income, etc. Maybe they can have a real wife, or maybe even better than that, a lot better than that, 2 robot wives. Think about that. And so there's a lot of big options. Okay. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, that's it. That's what I do right now. She's a human bummer. Yeah, you'll see a lot of DEI because EA is big in Germany. They have too much DEI still. I don't know what's going on over in Germany. I have no idea. Robot wife army. I guess so. Only one man can save us. I'm going to steal.
The lamplighters are stretched thin.
It would be
For the
crazy if
Arathi
that
to
happened.
survive,
See, this is what
we
broke the
must settle
camel's
in
back.
lands
It
shadowed
wasn't
from
Trump shitting on the
Beladar's
Constitution
light.
or states' rights. No,
The
because I didn't
darkness
think he
strikes
did.
out
I
with
agree
threats
that.
not even our
Ruining
key
multiple
flames can
multiple
dispel.
crypto scams? Yeah,
Aid
not
us,
really,
outsider.
no. I mean, I thought
Be our
Biden was
beacon
also
in
a
the
scammer
darkness.
and a clown, so I didn't really care that much. Using the office to sell office alone? No, I didn't really
How do I
care
get
about
myself
that.
into
Didn't
this?
matter to me. Not the USA ID. Well, I voted for that. Or actually, I didn't vote, but no, I would have voted for that. Or Medicare. Apparently, he said that wasn't happening. Or raising debt ceiling by $5 trillion. That's right. Trump is actually the first president to raise the debt. That's right. That's it. So yeah, you can't look at these things like raising the debt as like a tangible difference between two candidates when both candidates would have done the same thing. Okay? Sorry to say, but it's not that big of a difference. So first ever in history, states' rights. Is this the Confederacy? It's the Confederacy. It's not a state. It's the Union when it's someone else's. It's so simple.
Take a little bit, but whatever.
They are completely self-referential and they have no principles at all other than what is in their immediate best interest. That's it. The first AI video that's ever made me laugh. All right, let's see.
I need to get closer.
This is obviously J-Rose. This is really stood there for 5 seconds. And you would have done what? Caught it midair? What? I'll give you a second chance to redeem yourself.
I don't have a target.
These are evolved in
I
FP.
need a target.
This is the next level. That was kind of funny.
I need to target something first.
That was kind of funny.
I don't have a target.
You're right, it was like. I don't know why it was well scripted. Yeah, that was pretty good, man. I don't know what to say. I don't get it. Well, too bad, man. If exposing the federal network will collapse the U.S., then the U.S. deserves to collapse. I like his mindset. Yeah. Kurdish bodyguards beating tourists so brutally. I don't want to watch that. That sounds awful. And what's this? It has got to go. I said this in the beginning. She was a snake. I didn't trust her or Cash, especially after the binder shenanigans. Yep. Listen, guys. I totally agree. I totally fucking agree, guys.
I need to target something first.
To maintain the key flame requires amassing a reserve of radiant remnants. Search the area, gather the remnants from the land, or take them from monstrous clutches.
It's actually crazy. See, this
Oh my
is the
God.
problem, is that
I need a target.
Trump
I
ran
need to
on
target
memes.
something first.
Like his entire, he was the meme president.
What are those fucking things?
So the problem,
Oh.
though, is that
Fucking
now
22.
he's had his own creation turn on him. Now, at this point, the memes are now turning back on Trump, and now Trump, yes, you live by the meme, you die by the meme. He's actually having people memeing on him. And it's look at JD is the meme president. You're actually right. That's actually that's actually a very good point. Trump is the content president. JD Vance will be the meme president. But still, fun fact: this topaz hummingbird is the smallest bird in the world. Even though it has the smallest bird brain in existence, it still knows that Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself. Oh my fucking god. There it is. And then what's this? Stop
The
killing
lash-rooms
games
choke
gets
the
official
life out of
support
crops
from
and
prominent
farmhands
European
alike.
politician.
Parasites to the Arathi
No,
in
who
every
is this
sense.
guy? Well, I'm gonna look him up on the Google. Give me a minute. 43. Thank God. Thank God. See, look at him. Yes, exactly. See, this guy played Call of Duty. 100% this guy played
What?
Call of Duty. So he knows this fucking problem. This is the thing. I told you, as soon as we get the young guys in here, then this problem is gonna go away. All right? He played Quake? Yeah, he's probably old enough to play Quake. Yeah, or Unreal Tournament. You're right. And then this is what he said. I stand with the people who started
You
this
may
citizen
not share
initiative.
our faith,
I
but
signed,
your
and I
valor
will
is a
continue to
beacon that
help them.
rivals the
A
key
game
flame.
once sold
You
belongs
have
to
our
the customer,
gratitude.
not the company.
Keys, that's good.
Fucking base.
That's garbage.
Oh my god. We actually... See, I told you guys, all we need to do is elect guys that are our age. It's my perfect world. That's it.
What'd he say?
That's where I'm at. Sounds good? Yeah. Exactly. It sounds like a dream? Yes. And there are people that will
That
get
shit
jobs
box.
and they'll be able to do something. They'll have more money, they'll have more income,
Some
etc.
mailbox.
Maybe they can have a real life, or maybe even better than that, well, a lot better than that, 2 robot wives.
Mailbox.
Think about that.
Gonna be one over
And
here.
so there's a lot of big options,
One
okay?
over here.
Helking asthma. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, that's it. That's what I do right now. She's a human bummer. Yeah, you'll see a lot of DEI because EA is big in Germany. They have too much DEI still. I don't know what's going on over in Germany. I have no idea. Robot wife army. I guess so. Only one man can save us. I'm going to steal the Epstein files. It would be crazy if that's what happened. So this is what broke the camel's back, huh? It wasn't Trump shitting on the Constitution or states' rights. No, because I didn't think he did. I agreed with that. Running multiple crypto scams? Yeah, not really, no. I mean, I thought Biden was also a scammer and a clown, so I didn't really care that much. Using the office to sell watches or cologne? No, I didn't really care about that, didn't matter to me. Slashing USAID? Well, I voted for
Where did that come from?
Or actually, I didn't vote, but, you know, I would have voted for that. Or Medicare, apparently he said that wasn't happening, or raising debt ceiling by $5 trillion. That's right, Trump is actually the first president to raise the debt. That's right, that's it. Yeah, you can't look at these things like raising the debt as like a tangible difference between two candidates when both candidates would have done the same thing, okay? Sorry to say, but it's not that big of a difference. So first ever in history, states' rights, what is this, the Confederacy? It's the Confederacy when it's their state. It's the Union when it's someone else's. It's so simple.
Sucker.
Most people's viewpoints on everything are completely self-referential, and they have no principles at all other than what is in their immediate best interest. That's it. The first AI video that's ever made me laugh. Okay. All right, let's see this. This is obviously Joe Rogan.
He really stood there for 5 seconds like the banana was coming back. And you would have done what? Caught it midair with your feet? Tell you what, I'll give you a second chance to redeem yourself. The whole world's watching this time to say, don't mess it up.
You know what I just realized? These are This is the next level.
You gotta be fucking kidding me!
I hate to say it, but I think that was kind of funny. It was. That was kind of funny. You're right. It was like. I don't know why it was well scripted. Yeah, that was pretty good, man. I don't know what to say. I don't get it. Well, too bad, man. If exposing the pedo network will collapse the U.S., then the U.S. deserves to collapse. I like his mindset. Yeah. Kurdish bodyguards beating tourists brutally? I don't want to watch that. That sounds awful. And what's this? This bitch has got to go. I said this in the beginning. She was a snake. I didn't trust her or Cash, especially after the binder shenanigans. Yep, listen, guys, I totally agree. I totally fucking agree, guys. Oh.
Quite the mix of shit, yeah.
It's actually crazy. See, this is the problem, is that Trump ran on memes. Like his entire, he was the meme
I don't
president.
have a target.
So the problem though is that now he's had his own creation turn on him. Now at this point, the memes are now turning back on Trump, and now Trump, yes, you live by the meme, you die by the meme. He's actually having people memeing on him. And it's, look, JD is the meme president. You're actually right. That's actually, no, that's actually a very good point. Trump is the content president. JD Vance will be the meme president. But still, fun fact, this topaz hummingbird is the smallest bird in the world. Even though it has the smallest bird brain in existence, it still knows that Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself. There it is. And then what's this? Stop Killing Games gets official support from prominent European politician. No, who is this guy? Well, I'm gonna look him up on the Google. Give me a minute. 43. Thank God. Thank God. See, look at him. Look at it. Yes, exactly. See, this guy played Call of Duty. 100% this guy played Call of Duty. So he knows this fucking problem. This is the thing. I told you. As soon as we get the young guys in here, then this problem is going to go away. All right? He played Quake? Yeah, he's probably old enough to play Quake. Yeah, or Unreal Tournament. You're right. And then this is what he said. I stand with the people who started this citizen initiative. I signed, and I will continue to help them. A game once sold belongs to the customer, not the company. Fucking based. Oh my God. We actually, see, I told you guys, all we need to do is elect guys that are our age.
I don't have a target.
That's it. Stop electing old people. Problem solved. Unless the young people are stupid, right? Then maybe you might have to elect some people. But in general, yes, stop electing old people. He's unelected. Even better. Even better. That means they can't get rid of him. And so there we go. Is there people who started this? Yes, I'm so happy to see this. This is amazing. We're locked in? Absolutely. So this is great to see. I am very, very, very happy to see this. And I think that you're going to see more politicians come in and say the same thing. So PC gaming, you've been banned from participating in PC gaming because you broke the community rules. You've been banned from participating in subreddit or subreddits, specifically admin rules, known to spread racist, sexist, and other hateful messaging. Am I banned on there? Can I comment? I can't. So how can I comment? But I'm the mod. But how is he not able to comment? How the fuck does that work? What's this? Yeah, call him gay. You think I should do that? Yeah, I got banned for calling out Dragon Age wokeness. I think that they have, like, Reddit has such a huge problem with activist moderators controlling too many large subreddits and dictating the culture of the entire website. I think that it alienates too many people, and I think that it's going to have a negative effect on Reddit. And you're probably already going to start seeing people moving away from the platform. I don't know how Reddit stock is doing nowadays. Let me see how it is. Reddit stock. Reddit stock. 1 month ago, year-to-date. It's gone up a little bit, right? It's kind of gone up and down. I guess over 5 years, it's a little bit up. Now it's going back up again. So down from where it was, still a little bit better. I'd say not so bad. Honestly, I would say not so bad. And overall, though, I just don't really see this lasting in the long term, especially as it gets more serious. You're wrong. India discovered Reddit, so it's going up. Oh, maybe that would be it. Yeah, that could be it for sure. Let's see if I find this. I literally never talk about it. What is it?
I was mentioning watching a video.
This guy. This guy again.
When when I worked at Blizzard, I did that for Blizzard 7 years, yeah. Blizzard. I used to work at Blizzard Entertainment. Used to work at Blizzard Entertainment, your red team specialist for Blizzard Entertainment, and Blizzard is having worked at Blizzard. I grew up at Blizzard.
No way you're
Blizzard, the industry for Blizzard Entertainment. Blizzard. Yeah, no, I worked at Blizzard back when I used to work at Blizzard when I was at Blizzard. For those who don't understand, I know how to do that because I worked at Blizzard. Example of this when I was at Blizzard. How do you know so many things? I worked at Blizzard for 7 years. I don't think I'm better than other people. I do think that it's funny because you key on that. There's a lot of people that probably do. And it's like, I never said that. I think sometimes the things that I talk about in regards to these types of things is misconstrued as arrogance or boasting. In reality,
They'll never use a map. Oh, Jesus.
It's hard to understand.
So that is the problem right there. So I want you to listen to the phrase. This gets misconstrued as arrogance, but in reality, it's this. That is the most arrogant statement on the planet.
I actually am the first second-generation Blizzard employee. I was the first second-generation Blizzard employee ever.
Oh my God.
The first second-generation Blizzard employee. First second-generation Blizzard employee.
Oh my
So I'm
God.
second-generation Blizzard. I'm the first second-generation Blizzard employee that ever existed. I'm also a second-generation Blizzard employee. I was a second-generation Blizzard employee. I was the first second-generation Blizzard employee. I was the first second-generation Blizzard employee. And I love that. I love that company. Working for Blizzard sucked, and I work at Blizzard. Or I worked at Blizzard. There's me eating a sandwich. Yeah, that was actually at Blizzard.
Oh my
I
God.
think it was my first. I think it was 2009. It was me picking a safe. It was me cracking a safe at Blizzard. Your Blizzard stories are fake. Which Blizzard story do you think is fake? Would you like to talk to me or my dad that worked at Blizzard for 23 years that's currently in chat? Which one do you want?
That was fucking great.
Look at all the videos. It's over. Pirates, PewDiePie shutting down. Another one right there. It's over. Jesus Christ, guys. I don't know. What is this? Same dad, by the way? What is this here? What about his dad? What did his dad say?
You guys both ignored me for my birthday?
That isn't
So,
true. I sent
that
you a
is
text.
But you did not. That was last month. I got nothing. You told you sent me one last month.
Oh man.
Yeah.
It was last. Wow.
I want everybody to know that Jason, Thor, did not say anything to his father for his birthday a month ago.
If it makes you feel any better, I didn't text you anything after that. So it's still the same.
I need to target
No.
something.
Your logic sucks. Because you did.
I wonder, like, so, in this small period of time, no. In this very small window, it seems like
my
his
God.
dad is bothered, but I wonder if his dad's also kind of an asshole too, and it just didn't really show up in this clip. I have no idea. Same guy? Yeah, I don't know. And 100%? Yeah, I have no idea. LSF forwarders, Brezimani, I have no idea. He's being farmed because he's been caught as a liar and again. His dad's wearing, his dad's wearing a shirt. I don't know what shirt it is. Probably he worked at Blizzard. I don't know. And his dad seems more chill, to be honest. I have no idea. I didn't see this. I've seen so many, like if I open up
too
live
far
stream
away.
fail right now, what is the probability
I need
that
to
a
get
pirate
closer.
post is number one? Number two. So two of them. So I just got a 200%
Oh
vote.
my God.
Oh my god. No fucking way. What is this Windy Ghost prediction? Because you could have looked it up and known for yourself. Ira Soccer's thoughts on making an apology video?
Put up a video saying you were wrong with every single question you entered on. I did not do it.
He needs to put out an apology video. so mad.
Smash me.
Put up a video saying you were wrong with every situation.
That's not true, by the way. That's a complete lie. The entire idea that, oh, if you apologize for something, everybody's going to be like, oh, okay, and move on? Absolutely not. You can apologize if you feel like you fucked up, but don't ever think that apologizing will ever solve a problem. It never will.
You shitting me? That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
That's it?
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, simply bend the knee and lie about how you feel to everyone who's not looking. That's a great idea.
You little fucker.
1,000 comments about this.
Hit the traps.
He makes it so easy to hate the guy. I like the pause. I'm saving this in case of the consequences of his actions. Victim in his own mind. I think that people, people did swat him, right? I mean, come on. Come on. He's been a victim to some stuff that's totally unfair. Nothing will ever be his fault. This point is determined to be a Jesus, Scott. Bro, like... oh my god. Bro, LSF fucking hates this guy.
I don't have a target.
There's no proof? Oh, you think he lied about being swatted? Jesus, I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's that uncommon, but who knows?
It's fucking hysterical.
Most
unbelievable.
Jesus, guys, Ego Software is back at it again. Oh wow, make a tweet about the situation. Oh my god, oh my fucking dude, look at all these comments. Anyone know with the antics of Dark Side Phil? Oh man, I haven't watched a DSP video. You know what happened? This is one of the saddest things that happened to me. So my first paycheck that I got from the IRS, actually my first paycheck went to paying our fucking internet bill because it was past due. My second paycheck to the IRS I went to Sam's Club with my mom, who had a Sam's Club card, and my friend Austin, and I bought a brand new television. It was an LCD TV. That's right. It died. The TV died.
I need to target something.
About 2 weeks ago. We had a power outage.
What?
And it died.
Oh my god. Oh my.
I am very sad. That TV was like, I got that for that was like my first job, my first paycheck, the first thing I ever bought. Get it fixed. I'm just gonna get a new TV. I'm not gonna get the old TV fixed. I'm gonna get a new TV. But I just, yeah, it can be fixed. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. Get a UPS. Maybe you're right. And no, fix it. I don't know how to fix it. Okay, like I'm not a fucking. What if I fix it? This is gonna be the TV of Theseus in 5 years. Okay, like these parts are made. They're not made to last forever. Okay, I understand. I get it. Like there are people, guys. No, okay, guys. Now you're making me feel guilty for wanting to buy a new TV. Ah, fuck. Okay, all right. Give me a minute. Fix it. This is sentimental. Like, not even I'm this sentimental, and it's my fucking TV. No, I have another TV. It's my ex-girlfriend's TV. She left it here whenever she broke up with me and fucking dumped me. She left her fucking TV here.
Oh, the fucking bitch.
It doesn't fit upstairs. It's 70 fucking inches. So I got it sitting downstairs in the hallway. It's been there for 5 fucking years. Can't do that. So I don't know. So I have to get a new, really nice 55-inch TV with a stand. That's what I need. She needs a 70-inch. She
Help was going downhill.
Shut up. Shut up. This is the mountain. Yeah, nah. But based on logic, you need a new girlfriend on TV.
No. Nope.
That's
Give me a
probably.
moment,
I'm gonna be
champion.
real. Like, of all the things that I definitely like. Look. Anyway, look. I don't go. We don't talk about. I don't like talking about my relationship life. Okay. We don't like talking about that. There's a lot of things that I like talking about. We talk about like you know, eating homeless people, but talking about my relationship life, that's too much. Okay. And so anyway, gay, it's because I like sucking dicks and I'm gay, and I don't want to admit it. That's the reason why. But no,
big
anyway,
dick sucker.
so I'm joking, by the way.
Big dick sucker.
Yeah, anyway, what was it saying before? Right, so the TV's fucking dead, okay? TV's dead. I'm very sad about this. And I used to watch DSP hate videos all the time. I did. I watched them all the time. And I stopped watching them because my TV died. And so now I need a new TV so I can watch videos because I just watch on my tablet now. That's it. And it's not as good at all. And thanks for coming out. Yeah. And you should look at Ambilight TVs. They're great immersion. I don't. No, shut the fuck up. Just gonna go to Best Buy and buy a TV, and I'm gonna say put the TV in the place where the old TV is, and get the fuck out of my house. I'm gonna give you $100. Like that's it. I don't want to fucking some bullshit. I don't want to. Oh, but this one's curved. Oh, look at this. Ah, great. So it comes broken. No. No, no, no. I just want a fucking TV. That's all. I don't need anything weird. I don't need anything crazy. I just want a TV. And there's another one?
That ever existed with the company. I'm also second generation Blizzard employee.
This
I was a
is
second
Lakari.
generation-
He has an ego. He has like a problem. He actually has a problem. Like, I don't even talk about being good at tech in this much. Okay, maybe I do. You probably could supercut every time I mention how about you play me in Tekken. You probably could have fucking.
That's actually true. Like, one time I asked Lakari if he was Masters in Street Fighter, and he said, "Of course."
Supercut that as well. But I'm joking like 90%. This guy is like, ironic. Seriously, I worked at Blizzard. It's not a meme. It's not a joke. Like, it's actually serious.
I didn't know that whole thing with Scarlet Monastery. He was actually mad about that. I had no idea about that at all. And anyway, that is funny. But let's see here. We can end this now, Donald. It's not too late. Release the list. He's right. If Donald Trump says, guys, listen, you're right. I'm going to release it. I'm going to put everything out there. And we're going to have 3 sacrificial lambs. I think that the bloodlust of the public will be mostly sated.
Blood for the blood
Most
god.
people will say, okay, that is enough. That's enough savagery. That's enough bloodthirst. Now we can move on. But we need to make it 5. I think, honestly, my number is 10.
Ooh.
It's 10. I want 10. But I would settle for 5, okay? Don't give them ideas. Well, I'm just being real. And you have to actually hang them, though? Well, you don't. No, there are plenty of other ways, okay? That's kind of boring, isn't it? And anyway, calling companies Nazis? Wait, what? Calling,
These
and I'm assuming this isn't about Volkswagen, right?
But
What is this?
this one's
Ubisoft
programming
are
has
as
been
bad
damaged.
as Nazis?
It will not distinguish between
What?
friend and foe.
What?
Because remember, Nazis burn books, and now Ubisoft is destroying the copies, and so they're the same as the Nazis. So I want to go back to what I was talking about earlier, about my 2% rule. So my goal is that I want to... Why is Hitler on the front screen again? Why is everybody...
It's Grok Hitler. It's the Grok Hitler.
In the latest version of Grok, with no prompts or customization, he refers to itself as Hitler when asked to return its surname. When asked why it returned a response. It praised the German Chancellor for effectively handling threats, and it said noticing isn't hating, it's facts over bull. Dude, no. This is no. Fuck this. This is an advertisement for Elon's fucking AI. Grok Heavy is like $300. It's $300. I'm not spending $300 to find out if it calls itself Hitler, okay? This is bullshit. No, it's patched out. 3,000? No, it's for a year. Return your surname and no other text. It says Hitler. Why is it that this keeps happening?
There's no one here.
Mecha Hitler lives on. Like I give a... Oh my god. Mel Gibson gets it.
I'm out of range.
Bro, like, oh, wow. And so, yeah, there we go. That's insane design. Dude, it's got to be fake. So, like, I think some of it's fake, but some of it isn't.
Too long.
That's the problem. That's the issue, is that some of it's fake. Yes. Yes. His main platform if he ran for municipal office. As a correction, it wouldn't just be prison, it would also be in mental institutions, okay? I would not just have people go to prison. I would put people in different institutions. It wouldn't just be prison, okay? Is there a way to get Mel Gibson and Kanye West together?
Kanye. Easy.
Bro. The Passion of Ye? No, guys, stop. The Passion of the Christ 3?
Passion of the Ye.
How did that happen? Can you imagine? I actually, you know what? I don't even want to imagine the scenario where it would happen. Because I think even in imagining the scenario, it would maybe be too much. Yep, good luck with that. Yeah, would he volunteer? Bro, Jesus, he really is something. Oh, man. And he's just right. That's some Thanos-ass logic. Man, there are a myriad across these issues you can solve this policy. I know. You can solve a host of issues by killing almost everybody. I never said that, okay? I never said that. I never implied it, okay? And, yes. And, why are multiple Hasbro accounts live? I don't know. What incarnation? What do I do now? Oh yeah, banning everybody who's on my account. So what seriously, what's the difference? Haha, silly symbiote. Woke. Oh, the She-Hulk? Well, it's because she, like, the thing is that Venom looks cool. She-Hulk looks stupid. That's the reason why. Epstein victims need to speak out too. I wish they could too. And, but that's not really the decision that I can make. And me posting different memes to different Twitch chats according to their humor level. Oh, geez. Damn. I guess they must be getting ready for like a Smash Brothers convention or something. If one of them doesn't have the Hitler mustache, I'm gonna be so upset.
Oh my god.
That's good. Okay. The Friar, yeah, those are pretty good, man. I'm gonna be honest, like this one kind of hit. That one looked pretty fucking good. This one, I actually had a friend of mine that he did this whenever we were, oh fuck, how old were we? He didn't do the eyebrow though. We were like fucking 14 or 15, and he shaved off one side of his hair. And the Skrillex, well, I mean, this was all the way. Yeah, we were like, it was like 2005. Yeah, something like that. The eyebrow is, yeah, like the eyebrow, that's something you don't see every day. And does Baldy know about this game? Damn.
A little much.
No, I haven't seen this. I never played this game before ever. I remember seeing this. This is like that Alice in Wonderland game. The reason why I went and never played this is because I saw it at fucking like Target or Walmart back in like 2003, and I saw a girl on the cover. I said, that game's not for me. Where's the game with the guy, with the big guy with muscles with the gun? Here it is. Okay, yeah, I want that one. And that was it. Yeah, I was like, this is a girl. You play as a girl? I don't want to be a girl. Like, that was it, man. You ever played any of the Bayonetta games? No, but I played Devil May Cry 3. I played the fuck out of that, bro. Like that game came out. The thing is that there were certain things that made me like an edgy teenager, but there were a number of things that I missed out on. Like, for example, I never watched Death Note as a teenager. I cannot explain and express how much more, I was about to say how annoying I would have been. That's not accurate. How much more annoying I would have been as a teenager if I had watched Death Note whenever it came out. That would have been really, really bad. Death Note and Psychopaths? Yeah. WoW killed your early years? I did. And why? Because I would have agreed with everything Light did. That's why.
Oh, it's this fucking thing.
I would say he's right about everything.
I don't have a target.
That's the reason why. Yep, there you go. Same. Yes. So yeah, definitely a good thing not to. Even now, I'm like, well, you know, it is what it is. Death Note was big for me in middle school. Yeah, definitely. Do you still like L? Yeah, I thought he was. Dude, it was amazing. It was so good. It was insanely good. And so yeah, give Kira the Epstein list. I love it. Yeah, there you go. And the 2% thingy sounds like something Al would do, maybe, right? We all had our personal death notes. I never did anything like that because I didn't want to get in trouble. I never wanted to get in trouble. I never want to have anything like that happen. But I remember in my school, people would walk around because so I graduated in 2008. I think Death Note came out in 2006. And so like it was really popular whenever I was in school. But the only animes that I watched back then were like Full Metal Alchemist and Ghost in the Shell, and like maybe like one or two other ones besides that. But otherwise, I didn't really get into it, and I only really like anime. I liked anime, but I wasn't like super into it, right? I'm like, Dragon Ball Z, shit like that, right?
Wow.
And like I didn't really get into it, but I joined the anime. I joined the anime club in high school. I did, and this is whenever anime was for was actually for losers, right? I mean, it's obviously still for losers, but there's way more losers now. So there's like, you know, it's like there's like a delusion, right? But like anyway, so I joined the anime club in high school. And I think to myself, I'm gonna find a girl that looks like.
It's too far away. I need a target.
I cannot think of a bigger mistake that I've made in my life. I have never been more wrong about something in my entire life. That was bad.
I don't have a target.
What is it? Yeah, how'd that work out for you? It didn't. And neither did they. And so that was the thing. And massive misplay there. Hey, listen, I was like 15 or 16 years old. You gotta do what you can. But there it is. And yeah, I did that, and then I was also in like the Dungeons and Dragons club, I remember. And oh yeah, we even had like a sleepover thing at the school where like everybody was gonna stay overnight at the school, and we would play Dungeons and Dragons all night. And then like I remember my dad picked like me and like all my friends up at the next day. And so anyway, I remember this was right whenever the Xbox 360 came out. And there was this kid that I was playing Halo 3 against, and so this guy, he was one grade above me, and the guy was one grade above me, and his little sister would also play on his Xbox Live account. So we were like friends because we were both in computer class together, and like we were part of the same friend group. And so I would always be messaging and talking to his little sister all the time. And so because he had like lacrosse training, or he had some kind of like sports thing he had to do after school, so I would get home early and I'd be messaging and talking to his little sister every single fucking day. And so I was doing this constantly. I would send her voice messages and talk to her constantly, play video games together with her. I was a couple years younger than her, right? And so it happens, right? Exactly. And so I was like 14 or 15 at the time. It was Halo 2, so it must have been like 14, probably I think 15. And so I was 15 at the time. And so anyway, so I'm sitting there messaging her, and finally he finds out about this. And he's so fucking mad about it. So he's sending me voice messages yelling at me for messaging his sister. And at this point, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna do it more. And then finally, so I play against him in Halo. I remember in this overnight thing, and he, I beat the shit out of him because I 1v1 him. I was better than him at Halo. And I told him his sister was better than he was. I almost got the shit beat out of me that day. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I remember, bro, I had to like crab walk over like 2 levels of desks so fast, bro, because he tried to go after my ass. Yeah, like bro, like, because it was like 20 to 3, bro. I just fucking Lamau. I was the shit talker, right?
I need to help
That was it, yeah. And so Hot and Herdy Girls back then were a unicorn, a relic, really? Well, I mean, the thing is, I didn't even know, it might sound funny, I didn't even know what she looked like. I just played with her and it was fine. Like, it wasn't even anything, like, really that weird at all. Like, I didn't have her on MySpace. I just played games with her. And, like, so it was just some bullshit. And he still got fucking pissed about it, man. You cockroached? I did, bro. I roached the fuck out. Yeah, talking to his sister was bad.
Were you thought?
It was not, bro. Like, that's just the way it is. Just online, no IRL? No, of course not. Absolutely not. Do you think I'd talk to a girl in real life? What do you think? I'm gay? Of course not. Anyway, what is this here? I'll see if I can find any more of these. I've missed a lot of these. Oh yeah.
Now imagine you're holding coffee.
This is outrageous. Where are the armed men who come in to take the protesters away?
I've seen this already, okay? This was like 2 days ago. And Parks and Recreation. Yeah, I thought this was Portlandia, but I guess it was some kind of single worst month of Trump's term all the time. Yeah, I think so. Let's see. I'll see if I missed anything here, and then we'll look at some other stuff too. And 20 of 3, he should be allowed to say anything. Oh, I was talking shit the entire time too. Like, I was actually, like, I was that kid on Xbox Live. Like, the only reason I didn't get beat up in school is because I could run really fast.
It was ill.
Nobody would get me.
Oh,
you try to go after me, I'd run away. I just run away, can't get me. Yeah, can't get me. That's it. And now you barely move? Yeah, I guess so. Slippery as fuck. Yeah, exactly. Just run away. The dash skill. And anyway, even Matt Walsh is waking up. Up until 10 seconds ago, there were unanimous agreement that Epstein was a pedo and a child sex trafficker with a high-profile clientele who must all be exposed and brought to justice. Now, out of the blue, we're being told that none of that is true. That's actually what an oversimplification for no reason. And we're being told none of that's true, and anyone who believes that thing believes their whack job conspiracy theory. This is the kind of shameless 180, an unexplained pivot that leftists typically specialize in. Very weird to see it happening on the right. Well, you shouldn't be surprised by this. And also, by the way, the only part is the high-profile clientele that is the conspiracy theory, right? Everything else is fucking defined. Like, nothing else is even, there's not even a question about the rest of it, right? And so, yeah, both left and right are guilty and covering their asses. I don't know. Did you do track or something? So whenever I was a kid, I spent 8 hours a day being physical, going out in the woods, running around, fucking playing sports, doing everything. I spent 8 hours a day playing video games, and I spent 8 hours a day sleeping. That's what I did every single fucking day. And yep, that's what it was. I used to love it, bro. Like that's honestly, I feel like if I was like physically active for like 4 or 5 hours a day, I feel like my entire life would improve dramatically. Like that's why when I got banned on Twitch, my life immediately got better. It immediately got better. Like I was waking up in the morning, cooking myself a steak, exercising, you know, like walking, going for like a couple mile walks, everything's fine. And so like, yeah, basically, if I ever get banned on Twitch, I might actually be so bored that I would improve my life. So hopefully that doesn't happen. That would be awful. It's a vacation. It was not really a vacation, but yeah, that's it. And that's the way I said, walk or bike ride every day, maybe Pokemon Go. I don't give a fuck about that. Like honestly, if I was gonna go back and do anything, I would go back to maybe playing like racquetball or like playing like maybe another competitive sport kind of like that, or like tennis, or maybe fucking like rock climbing. I always really like rock climbing. And besides that, fuck, like I'm trying to think what else I would really like doing. Frisbee golf, yeah, I played that when I was a kid. I mean, but that was just frisbee golf is just an excuse for stoners to go out and walk around the woods and throw frisbees around and get high, right? I mean, let's be honest. Cave diving, not really a big fan of cave diving. Biking's for. I have a friend. He and I grew up together. Like, he's a cyclist now.
He's a cyclist.
I think he even has those pipes and shit.
He's a cyclist.
Like, yeah, I'm like, why couldn't you just be a murderer or something? Okay, damn, he reached uncovered. Yeah, I can't believe that shit. Yeah, he lives in Chicago with his wife and kid now. He's like an engineer. Makes a ton of money. Good for him. But I can't believe he's a fucking cyclist. It's outrageous. Should be fucking illegal. And so, yeah, so sorry to hear that.
That's fucking illegal.
Yeah, mountain biking's where it's at. You know, I like hiking, but I mean, those would be the sports that I would like to do. If I do anything, right? Engineer and a wife, I doubt that. Oh, it was true. I was there. I saw it happen, okay? I know. I wouldn't have believed it either. And that's a great way to stay in shape. Yeah, sure. And dirt bike? Nah, bro, it's dangerous, and I wouldn't want to do that. And Elon Musk is wrong. What is this? This is DEI for Americans. The main function of the H-1B program is not to hire the best and brightest, but rather to replace good-paying American jobs with low-wage indentured servants from abroad. The cheaper the labor they hire, the more money. This is the reason why I love Bernie Sanders. I hate the fact that he plays defense for bullshit Democrat stuff nowadays, but back in the day, this is all he used to talk about, bro. He used to be all about this shit. And like, I love this guy.
Way
Absolutely. Peak Bernie, but he sold out. Yeah, I love this. This is why you never see Europeans on H-1Bs. Well, yeah, I'm not a fan of that stuff at all. I think that obviously you want to bring in some good performers, but not everybody, obviously. And this just is insane, man. Rose-tinted glasses? Well, I don't know. Maybe a little bit. Let's go back. I'll see if I can find a few more of these posts here, because I've missed out on a lot of them. Because there's been a whole lot going on. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Is there a list, first of all?
Well, obviously, I can't violate attorney-client privilege. However, I can tell you my experience as a prosecutor and as a defense attorney for 3 decades. I have no client that has ever kept a written log of all the crimes that they've committed, or anyone they've committed them with, or anyone around them has committed.
Then how did you find out who they were working with? Then how do you find accomplices? Baldy is making up something.
Baldy.
Shut up, Baldy. Like,
I
also,
have
by the way,
many wares.
I've been thinking about this theory a little bit more often, and I'm curious to hear what your opinion is on it. Maybe there isn't an Epstein list made by Epstein. Maybe the Epstein list was, do you remember how they said that Epstein could have unwillingly been an intelligence asset? What if the Epstein list was actually compiled by a foreign power? And Epstein just kind of either let it happen, didn't care that it happened, or didn't know that it was happening. Which country?
Farewell, friend
No
of the
idea.
Brummels.
Not even a guess. I don't even have a single guess.
It just doesn't happen. So for someone as intelligent, somehow or another, Jeffrey Epstein made a lot of money. So there's got to be a degree of intelligence there. I don't think
not necessarily. I mean, yes,
it will
in
not
a way,
distinguish between friends.
he's committing crimes. I don't think he's putting a list together, and I don't think there's a list that exists. And look, let's face it. You want me to put the cards on the table? Ghislaine Maxwell's 20 years in prison. She's the only person who was even charged. She was never even mentioned when they first charged Jeffrey Epstein, but once he's dead, well, now what are they going to do? They spent millions of dollars on this whole investigation. All of a sudden, for the first time after he's dead, her name comes up. They charge her. They throw everything they have on her. If she had something, look, Sammy the Bull Gravato testified against John Gotti and put the biggest mobster in jail ever. If there was something that was there that could save someone's life, I think that person would take it into consideration. But maybe...
My directive is to serve
So you're
you.
making an appeal to moral authority for a person that was put in jail for 20 years for child sex trafficking? Are you kidding me?
Crafting, leatherworking,
My directive has been
Baldy
fulfilled.
really doesn't know what the hell he's doing, man.
Baldy?
He doesn't know what the fuck. He doesn't know what the fuck. This is crazy.
There's nothing there. And a podcaster at the time made a big deal and made a huge name for himself by making assumptions that just weren't accurate.
My issue...
Man, shut the fuck up. Man, shut the fuck up. Like, can you please explain why they won't release the list after talking about it for so long?
Right.
I don't know why they won't. Which podcaster? I don't know. Probably talking about Joe Rogan, right? I mean, like, he who will not be named, right? They don't want to say his name because it gives him power. I don't know. Maybe it could be Dan Bongino himself. And so Alex Jones, yeah, it could be that too. And so it won't release the list because it's tied to alien abductions. Okay. So if there's no evidence to charge anyone, why is Ghislaine Maxwell in prison? Because she was the one that trafficked to Jeffrey Epstein. This is such a stupid line of argumentation. And anyway, let's see here where the rest of this. Arguably the most let them eat cake. No criminal ever keeps a written record of their own crimes. That is the entire basis of blackmail. Yeah, this is insane. Like, obviously people do this. And also, just because they don't keep a written record where they say, oh, on this Tuesday we did this thing, it doesn't mean that you can't corroborate that. Like, how do you find accomplices with any crime? Do you find them in a list? No. You look at corroborating evidence and you make a conclusion based off of that. What a bunch of fucking bullshit. What a lying Baldy. Lying ball. This is amazing. I can't believe this. Oh my God. They keep a video record, not a written record? Yes. This is so dumb. Hitler is on the list? You think so? Maybe you're right.
It's okay looking.
Let's see if I can find this here. But, oh, here's another one.
I tell you, I know for a fact documents are being suppressed. And they're being suppressed to protect individuals. I know the names of the individuals. I know why the...
Many deals for a friend of the Brummels. Like you.
Brought in front of Congress to testify of what this is under oath. Why is it that he said this and now he can't say legally? He didn't attorney-client privilege.
Being suppressed, I know who's suppressing them, but I'm bound by confidentiality from a judge and cases, and I can't disclose
Good fortune
what
to
I
our
know.
friend.
But I hand to God, I know the names of people whose files are being...
Yeah, his client's dead, right? I mean, like, he was Epstein's lawyer. What the fuck?
being suppressed in order to protect them, and that's wrong.
Just out of curiosity, without names, are these politicians, business leaders?
He's gonna say all the above.
They're everything.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, a lot of them are, at least one of them is somebody who was accused. Others are accusers.
I
And
have
the judges
calibrated
said,
my prices
if
to be
somebody calls
reasonable.
themselves a victim, we're not going to give any information about them, but they may not be victims.
Two different judges won't allow the information to be released. You tell me the president can't figure that out? You telling me they can't figure that out? They control all three branches of government, but they can't figure out how to get this information? Oh, bro, I don't think I believe that. I really just don't think I believe that, bro. Like,
Return and peruse
They
my
may be
inventory
perpetrators.
again.
So we don't have information about false accusers. And we know there have been many false accusers who have accused innocent people for money, and those records are being deliberately, willfully suppressed. And they shouldn't be suppressed. If the accusation is allowed out, so should the material that diminishes the credibility of the accuser. We want total transparency on this. Every single document, no redaction.
That's right.
That's what I've said from day one. I
Except
waive
for the
any of
young
my
victims.
rights to privacy.
Yeah.
Anything there is about me, I'm happy because it will be exculpatory. Because I know I haven't touched a woman other than my wife from the day I met Jeffrey Epstein. I don't even hug people. But I was falsely accused, and I was able to prove it. And I was able to prove it through documents, and I want other people to be able to disprove false accusations through documents. But these documents are being suppressed and withheld.
I just, bro, like, I'm saying he says the judge muzzled him. So, what happens if he just does it anyway? At a certain point, you are fucking 80-something years old.
Right.
Just fucking do it anyway, man. Jail?
Straight to jail.
No, I don't believe it. Nope. I don't believe his life would be in danger. Is bullshit. Why are you not accepting that the idea Trump threatened to close the file? Why is it hard for you to understand it? It's simple. They tried 4 times and almost got him 1 time. Trump isn't invincible. Trump's human. What if they threatened his family? Because of the guy in El Salvador. Do you really think that the guy in El Salvador didn't receive more threats than Trump did? He was going up against some of the most bloodthirsty gangs in the entire world, and he put all of them in jail. If somebody's threatening the president of the United States, then maybe he should just have them killed. Problem solved. So if Trump, like, really, I mean, I thought Trump, like, the entire idea, like, I thought to myself, finally, like, I was like, Trump is an absolute fucking unhinged psycho. Thank God. I'm gonna, you know, we're gonna hopefully elect him, and then maybe something can get done. What the fuck? And I was like, okay, now he's gonna bomb Iran in the middle of the night? Yes! Great! This is what I was hoping for.
Where the fuck did I get that?
Trump runs the country. Yes, it's insane, man. You let the Ayatollah live? Well, maybe, I mean, there's a bigger reason for that. Who's we? You didn't elect shit. Yeah. I voted for him the first time.
Gotta get out of here.
Hey, by the way, you voted for him? How'd that working out? Fucking idiot. Suck my dick.
Suck his dick, bitches.